Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be reviewing the MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation with SPF 30, and I'm going to be doing application full on review, wear test and everything, the shades. I'm going to talk about all those good things. If you want to know more about this foundation, then please keep on watching, before which please like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell notification so that you do not miss out any uploads from my channel. So let's get started. So first off, let's start with the packaging. It comes in this cardboard box. This is how it looks like. This is the cardboard box, and if you open it up, you can see the foundation comes in a glass bottle. The only problem is that this foundation does not come with a pump. You have to buy the pump separately, which is about 800 or 900. I did not get the pump, I just got the foundation because 800 or 900 for a pump is too expensive. So the foundation retails for about rupees 2900, and you get a ton of shades. I basically got the shade NC40, and this is because I initially thought my shade would be NC42, and that's how I've been buying drugstore foundations itself. I've been matching myself to NC42 with the drugstore foundation and then buying that particular shade. So when I went to the MAC store, I actually got a sample size from the person working there, and he suggested me to go with NC40, and apparently NC40 and 42 is sort of similar. The difference is that NC42 is a bit more warmer and NC40 is a bit more neutral in undertone, and I basically do not like too much warm undertone in my foundation. I like a neutral undertone, so I went for NC40. I actually got a sample size. I tried it out. I even used it in one of my get ready with me videos. If you haven't watched that yet, I'll put a link in the iCard or something here. So there I used the sample size foundation, which is NC40, and then recently MAC had an offer and I went ahead and purchased a full sized bottle of this NC40 foundation, which is like so good. You would see in the wear test that it lasted so long. So the shade range is fantastic. I would recommend that you go to a MAC store, match yourself, get yourself a sample size, try it out a couple of times and then buy the full size, because it's too expensive. It's 2900 rupees, so you wouldn't want to waste your money on the wrong shade. So I'm going to mention my other foundation shades that actually match me, that I actually use on a regular basis, on the screen somewhere. So the consistency and coverage of this foundation is that the consistency is quite thick. It's not at all runny. It's a very it's sort of like a thick foundation, and I did use a sponge and a brush in my application that will be inserting in a few clips after this. So you would be seeing the application of this foundation on my skin, and I've used a sponge and a brush on each of the sides of my face. So this side is the sponge side and this side is the brush side. You can see that it pretty much looks similar, but however I do prefer a sponge for any sort of foundation. I personally love the finish of a sponge that it gives. The foundation has a beautiful finish when you use a sponge, and yeah, so this lasts very nicely on the skin. I would also be inserting a wear test. I love this foundation and I would definitely recommend this foundation for you know, festive occasions or even your wedding. So let's move on to the application, go see how it applies on the skin, and I'll be back. So this is how the outer packaging looks like, and this is the inner packaging. The only problem is that it does not come with a pump. This is the Studio Fix foundation with SPF 15, and I'm in the shade NC40. It looks like that, the shade. And I'm going to be applying this with a brush on one side and a sponge on the other side, and I'm going to dot it all over my face and then blend it out. So I'm just dotting it. I have applied only one layer of this foundation and it did give me a very good amount of coverage, the coverage that I was looking for. And I'm blending it using a sponge on this side of my face, and it blends out so beautifully. This is so effortless. Even though the foundation is on the thicker side, I did not find any struggle in blending this foundation. It blended beautifully, and I'm using this YBP makeup sponge right here, and I'm also dragging it along my neck as well. So moving on to the other side, I'm using this brush. This is by Pack. I'll leave a link to this brush in the description box below. And I'm blending it with the brush again. I'm dragging it and I'm buffing it at the same time. So this is how it looks like once I've applied it. It looks beautiful, it looks flawless. So this is my face once after applying the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and setting it with the LAKME Primer Plus Matte powder in the shade, I think Honey Beige or something. So that was the application bit of it, and I hope you found this video useful, and I would definitely recommend this foundation for special occasions, not for daily wear, because it's quite on the medium to heavy coverage side. This offers a very nice medium to full coverage, and it would be ideal for weddings, for festive wear, for long wear, for those kind of events. It will be appropriate because it lasts on my skin so well. It does not budge, it does not crack, it does not leave those streakiness, patchiness, or it does not separate or anything of that sort. It's a beautiful long wear airbrush sort of finish that you get from this foundation. So I would definitely give it a big thumbs up. Go buy it if you're looking for a very good quality high-end foundation. I am in love with this foundation, and let's move on to the wear test. So this is the first check-in at 9:30 a.m. in the morning. As you can see, the foundation has applied beautifully. It looks flawless and it has offered full coverage even though I used just one layer of it. No cracking, no crumbling. It looks absolutely perfect. So guys, this is after 2 hours. I traveled in a cab and still the foundation looks perfect, flawless. So guys, this is the final check-in after 8 hours. It did make like the sides of my nose a tiny bit oily, but otherwise it looked perfectly flawless. It wore so well. It's a great long wearing foundation. You can even use it for your wedding. Many makeup artists do. So as you can see, it looks flawless. So that's it for my video. I hope you enjoyed my quick review on this MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and I hope you found this useful. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Please share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time in my next video. Until then, take care. Tata. Bye-bye.